Everyone, welcome back to another Pip Hunter Trading Show. My name is Cameron Fickard at Traders Network Club, and today we're going to dive into some trades and see what's going on in the market. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys right after this break. All right, good morning, traders. I just want to double check. I had some problems with my mic this morning. Can everyone hear me loud and clear? Before I start, I just want to make sure everyone can hear me loud and clear. If you can just write in the chat. It's a little blurry. Okay, so you guys are having trouble seeing. Let me see it. Let me turn this light a little down, you guys. I don't know if that makes it. I don't know if that makes it better. Okay. All right. Well, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So let me go ahead and pull up my screen here. And good morning to everyone. I'm very excited today because it's the NFL draft later today. And if you guys don't know me, I am a big, huge fan of football. Okay, I support the Philadelphia Eagles. I know they're not a good team yet. Okay, but I'm a huge fan. I love football. I play football myself, and I'm really excited for the NFL draft later tonight. Okay, it's the first round, and the Eagles got 2 first-round picks. So I'm really, really jacked up today, guys. So, anyways, as we can tell, yesterday, okay, we got into mostly every single pair, and we cashed out on the Aussie Cad, and we cashed out on the US Cad. Now we're still in the Cad Swiss and the New Zealand Cad, okay. So let's go ahead and jump into just to show you guys right here. As you can see, we cashed out on the US Cad and the Aussie Cad. Okay, now we're still from yesterday. We're in the Cad Swiss and the New Zealand Cad, and obviously everyone knows we're still holding the Euro US dollar. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out these 2 pairs and see if there's anything available to get in right now. Okay, so let's start off with the Aussie Cad. Start off with the Aussie Cad and see what's going on here. Okay, let's go to the 50-minute time frame. So yeah, you can see I draw a little trend line going here. You can see price is bouncing off this resistance on this trend line, and we got a little support going here too with price bouncing off. You can see price is kind of near that support, and we're starting to move green right now. Looking at the MACD. Ooh. Let's go ahead and zoom in that MACD. Let me zoom in for you guys too, so you guys can see since it's not as clear. Okay, so you can see price is kind of getting right at that the support trend line. But not only that, you can also see we also have another support right here where price is kind of sitting at right now. Now we're also in a good demand zone. You can see there's a great demand zone over here. We're saying that. So we might see price start moving up and getting close to that resistance now too. Okay. Now we're not in an oversold position yet. So we might see a little dip before we turn around, but there's nothing perfect trying to get in the perfect entry, okay? So now let me just take a look at this MACD. You can see the MACD starting to slow down if I zoom in here for you guys. Okay, let me pull that up there just like that. Okay, so if you look at the MACD is starting to slow down just a little bit, not much. Now, and momentum's starting to get a little turnaround too. So we're starting to see some green. And like we always say, we like to buy at support and sell at resistance. Okay, so we're kind of getting close to that support. We're in that nice little demand zone too, where there's a nice buy off right here. Now, if I go and I look at the daily too, let's take a look at the daily. All right, so you can see there's a great demand zone right here. Okay, so we're seeing that a good demand zone. If I pull this up just to show you, okay, just to show you right here, you can see right here, price had a lot of a nice little buy off right here. We had a nice demand zone right here, nice demand zone. I'm gonna turn this green so you can see that it's not sell. There we go. So yeah, we're seeing that. Now we're not there yet, but once we get in that demand zone, we're gonna see a nice little rally. Okay, we're gonna see a nice little rally. So going back to the 50-minute time frame, we're not there yet. Now, like I said, we can see price coming back down here. This is testing that support too, as we get in that demand zone. But we don't want to miss out. So if price does drop down, that's why we have the strategy. That's why we cost to average. Okay, so we don't want to miss out right now. As we're close to that support, we're gonna get in Aussie Cad and go ahead and buy. Okay, we're gonna buy the Aussie Cad. So let me go back to this chart here, and Aussie Cad's right here, and we're gonna go ahead and buy. Confirm. All right, there it is, guys. We are long in the Aussie Cad. Okay. Now, also, I believe around 10:30, there's gonna be news on natural gases. Okay. So, very interested to see what the news comes out on natural gases. Most of you guys probably know. Uh, Uh, so most of you guys know that natural gases, right? We since Biden came in office, they've been trying to get rid of fracking, right? And they've been pushing this energy sufficient world that we're trying to move into. So news on natural gases is very interesting to see what happens, because if anything, um, if there's any bad news on oil, that's obviously going to weaken the Canadian, right? So that means we're going to get a nice rise with the Aussie Cat. We're going to get a nice little rally with the Aussie Cat if it weakens the Canadian. So we expect that's why it's a good time to go in and buy in the Aussie Cat. Okay. So what's the next pair that we US? Okay, the US Cat. So let's take a look at the US Cat. Good morning, Hanny. Where is Gary? Gary is out of the office this week. He's taking care of some business. So it's just been me this week. I know you love Gary more than me. But trust me, I'm just as good as him. uh, all right, so the US Cat. So we're looking at the US Cat. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Now let me go to the daily so we can see what's really going on here. Okay. Now you can see I have this red line right here because this is a strong resistance right here. Okay, that is strong resistance with the daily. So we're expecting price to start making a move down. Okay, we're expecting for a bearish move in the U.S. Cat. Now, like I said, with the natural gases, if anything news comes out of the oil, it's going to weaken the Canadian, right? If it's bad news, it's going to weaken the Canadian. That means that means we should see a buy then, right? But because we're sitting at such a good resistance right now, we're gonna have a correction. There's gonna be a price is gonna definitely still move down. Okay. So going back to the 15-minute time frame, I don't want to miss out right now. Okay, I don't want to miss out on this right now because we're sitting at that resistance, and we're expecting a correction. So I'm not gonna miss out right now, guys. We're gonna jump in right now, get in that US CAD, and we're gonna sell. So let's go ahead and sell on the US CAD. Boom. So we're showing the US CAD and we're long in the Aussie CAD. Okay. Now, the other three pairs that we in, we're going to take a look at that, just recap and see what's going on and what price is going to do. Now, before we do that, I'd like to bring you a video brought to you by our sponsors. There it is, guys. That's ACAP. If you guys are interested in signing with ACAP, we do have an offer for this month, and it's getting close to the end of the month, so you might want to jump in quickly because it's a great offer. You get a 20% deposit bonus when you sign up with ACAP, and you get a free month of our trade replicator. That's doing amazing. Okay, if I can pull up all the stuff right here, I forgot to bring all this up. But yes, our trade replicator, Pip Hunter Trade Replicator, has made over 18,000 pips last year, just over 150% last year. It's doing amazing. And so if you guys are interested, everything is in the description below, so you can go ahead and sign up with ACAP. Now, if you guys are listening new, we live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9:15 Eastern time. Okay, for our Pip Hunter show. And if you guys also don't know, we also have an altcoin season shows that I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. If you guys are also interested in trading cryptos. Okay. Now, also, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And most importantly, please go ahead and smash the like button. Okay. We appreciate that, guys. All right, moving back. So let's go ahead and recap on the ones that we got in yesterday. Okay. The CAD Swiss. Okay. The CAD Swiss, we're short in the CAD Swiss. So let's go take a look at the CAD Swiss and see what's going on with the CAD Swiss. Well, look at that. So we are short in the CAD Swiss. Price is kind of moving up to this resistance. Now, is it going to get there? I don't know, because if I look at this, you can see price is moving up. Okay, price is moving up, but we got momentum moving down. So there's a little divergence for a sell-off. Okay, so I'm expecting for it to start dipping with momentum moving down, price moving up. That's a nice little strong divergence right there for a nice little turnaround in the CAD Swiss. Now, also, like I said, with the news with the CAD, the news with the oil and the natural gases, see how that pans out. If that's going to weaken the Canadians. If it does, then we're going to see a sell-off in the CAD Swiss. Okay, so still waiting patient, but I'm expecting a turnaround in the CAD Swiss, and that news comes out at 10:30, so that's like an hour. So I don't expect us to get all the way to the resistance. I definitely think that we're going to get a correction before that. Now, we did pass this previous resistance. Okay, we did pass this previous resistance, so price might want to come back down and test that. Okay, price definitely want to come back down and test that previous resistance. Okay, now that's at 7556. Now, if we look at CAD Swiss here, if we look at CAD Swiss, 7559. That's our target for 20 pips. Okay, 7559. So 7559. Okay, so like I said, that's just above that support. So I expect price to hit that because we expect it to come back and test that support. So we should see it turn around the Canadian Swiss. Okay, so just waiting patiently. Now the other one we got into was the New Zealand CAD. Okay, let me go ahead and erase this. So the New Zealand CAD, let me pull that up. Now the New Zealand CAD, we are buying, right? We're long the New Zealand CAD. Now look at this. Let me pull up the daily. Okay, so price is starting to move in a heavy, heavy demand zone. If you guys can see right here, okay, as we can see right here, price is in a heavy demand zone. Okay, we had a lot of demand over here, a lot of demand up here and over here. Okay, and we had some demand over here, so there was huge buy-ins in this zone right here. Okay, so now price is right now in that demand zone. So, and then also we're moving in an oversold position right now on the oscillator. As you can see on RSI here, just to show you guys, we're moving in an oversold position. Okay, now the MACD, as you can see, we had a huge sell-off. Okay, had a huge sell-off. So this definitely going to starting to slow down, and we're in that demand zone. We're moving into the on the floor right here. So in the demand zone, testing this floor right here. If you guys can see this blue line, let me zoom in. So definitely going to see a rally here in the New Zealand CAD. Okay, definitely going to see the New Zealand CAD, and like I said, with the news coming out too, what's that going to do to the Canadian with the gases? That means if it weakens the Canadian, we're going to see a rally with the New Zealand dollar. Okay, so New Zealand dollar, I expected it to turn around as we move into that support and demand zone. Okay, now the Euro US dollar, guys, the Euro US dollar is obviously we've been in there for a while. You can see this falling wedge that we're in this Euro US dollar. Okay, now that's just the daily I'm looking at here. So if we look here, moving all the way at the bottom here. So price is starting to move here. This is a nice strong floor right here. Looking at the daily, guys, I'm looking at the daily here. So this is a strong floor right here, and you can see huge demand zones right above this floor. Okay, and you can see prices right there. Okay, price is right there now. So looks like it's kind of looks like, yeah. So price is right at the floor, right in the demand zone. So if we can just get a nice, going back to the 50-minute time frame. Now I did have a little, do have a where is this resistance that this trend line I draw here? Let me just go back to the dailies. Oh, okay, that's the falling. No, let me go back to the 4 hour here. Okay, just so I can just see a little more here. So yeah, we're in that demand zone. We're at the floor now. I'd like to see price break through this trend line, guys. I like to see it break through this falling wedge. Now, when we get a breakthrough of falling wedge, that means we have a nice. We're gonna have a huge rally upside. Okay, so right now the Euro US dollar. We're gonna see how this plays out as we sit at this floor right now, and see if we get a nice test and we start moving upwards. But it's just a patient game, guys. If you don't have patience, I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't trade if you don't have patience. Okay, it took me a while to figure that out. But that is it, guys. If you guys want me to do a recap real quick, just to show you, if you missed out, we today we got in the Aussie Cad. Okay, we bought the Aussie Cad, so we're buying the Aussie Cad, and also today we're selling the US Cad. Okay, so and yesterday we sold the CAD Swiss, and we bought the New Zealand CAD. Okay, so and the Euro US dollar, obviously we're in like 16 positions, so we're deep in the Euro US dollar. But like I said, it's just a patient game, and we're just gonna wait. Okay. Now, if you guys just don't follow us on Twitter, go ahead and follow us on Twitter at TradersNetClub. If you guys just want to get some news, I mostly been posting crypto news because that's what I mostly love to trade is cryptos. But I'm also going to start posting some Forex news too because I'm sure you guys want some news on the Forex too. But I just post news that's going on all around, like Elon Musk buying Twitter for $44 billion. I still think that's crazy, right? But he even made a joke on Twitter the other day. He said, "I'm going to buy McDonald's," and he says, "I'm going to buy McDonald's and fix the ice cream machines." So Elon Musk has a character too. But yeah, the drawdowns are terrible. Are terrible. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. Let me go ahead and pull this banner off there. Yep, you guys are welcome, man. Gary will be back next week, so if you guys missed him and you're tired of me, you will see him next week. And I appreciate you guys watching our videos this week and staying tuned. And I hope you guys have a great day, great weekend, and you guys enjoy. I will see you guys if you guys stay tuned later for my altcoin season show at 11:30. I'll see you guys then. But if not, we'll catch you guys next week. So stay safe, guys, and have a great weekend.